Peace YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. I am coming on today to be as brief as possible. You know, this is a very heavy topic. I want to discuss firstly the experience that I had with my very first client. For those of you who don't know, I am a doula, and last year in January I helped with an unmedicated natural home birth. And this was completely unplanned. Now, the reason why I wanted to come on today and talk about this topic is because this particular experience wasn't something I could have just jumped on the camera and talked about. It was something that had to be done at the right time, the right place, in the right space of mind. I had to process a lot. I processed a lot because I knew it was deeper than just the experience of assisting a birth. It was something more that came out of it that transitioned my life to where I am today. The one thing that I did learn from this experience that is relevant today is the fear of the unknown and what that looks like and what it feels like when you're facing that, okay? When you're facing that spirit of fear. And I'm just gonna quickly give you guys a summary of what was going on in my body, in my mind, in my spirit while everything was taking place. We were getting her prepared to go to the hospital, and on her way to the bedroom she dropped to her knees and she expressed that she was ready to give birth, that he was on his way.
He is here already.
And in those moments of her expressing that, I immediately felt denial. That was the first knock at the door, right? So fear was on its way and it came in waves. So the first thing was denial, and I told myself that she's not gonna give birth here. She can't. Like, literally, this cannot happen. As if, you know, life doesn't just come when it feels like it. After she began to pull her pants down and off and push, literally, I was able to see her crowning. At that point, when I seen it and I expressed it to our partner, and he looked at me, he was like, okay, so I'm gonna go grab the towels, I'm gonna get the gloves. And he ran, he grabbed the towels, got the gloves, and he had this energy about him.
Holy shit. Oh my shit. Oh my god. Oh god. I just had to poop. He's coming.
And it was this confidence that filled the room. And it made me feel like if he could have this level of confidence in utilizing the tools that he's already had, that he knows will help, why can't I do the same, you know? And I was processing that in my mind as I was still feeling these other physical attributes of fear. My hands were getting sweaty and, you know, I was feeling hot inside, so I wasn't able to think very logically. And so in those moments I had to choose. I said to myself, am I going to allow fear to overcome me and paralyze me, or am I going to accept and surrender to the unknown and know that whatever happens is going to happen and there's nothing that I can do to stop it? What I can do is use the tools that I have right here, right now, to be an assistant of what is going to take place. And so in that moment I chose to surrender, and as soon as I surrendered, I felt this high come over me.
No way to lay her down?
She doesn't want to lay down. She's comfortable in the upright position on her knees. And it was adrenaline. It was the energy of preparation. That's what it feels like when you have adrenaline. It's preparing you for what's to come and getting you charged up, right? Or fueled up. And so the high was so great that I was able to see all four corners of the room even. It was just so, like, surreal. And what happened, I remained calm for her. I kind of just put my feet in her shoes, and I, you know, continued to do the things that I was taught and stayed very supportive of her. We talked to her. I even thought to call EMS on the phone to just give us any extra tools if we might be missing anything throughout the process. And so what came out of that was a very beautiful, simple, peaceful, and just blissful birth, you know? The fear could have took me to a whole different place and created my reality something different. meaning that instead of the birth being so peaceful and everything going so perfectly and the baby being healthy and mom being healthy, if I allowed fear to overcome me, then it could have been projected to everyone else in the room, and it could have affected how the delivery took place. And so when I realized that my energy and what I'm putting out, what I'm emitting, is responsive to everything around me, I had to be mindful of that and conscious of that, and I took accountability. And that's something that to this day I still am holding on to, and I carry it with me because I know that is why I experienced what I did. And I don't want to get emotional, but the way that I usually live my life is always with caution. That's just the type of person I am. And knowing that this experience taught me that trusting in myself and knowing that things will come up that I can't foresee, that I can't predict, in the midst of those realities, I still can change how the outcome is revealed or how it unfolds with the choice of surrendering. A lot of us today, we are very, very fearful and we're panicking because of this pandemic, and we don't know what's going to come of it, what's happening, the universe, what's happening with the government. Everyone is so fearful, and that energy is being projected out to not just us as a human race, but also the environment. And that energy is very, very paralyzing and very stagnant, and that's not something that we want to carry out in a situation like this. Be very mindful of how you treat yourself and how you project affects everything else around you. What I really wanted to share with you guys today is my experience of being able to surrender to the unknown, being able to choose not to allow fear to overcome me, even in a place full of anxiety and distrust. Know that you have everything that you need already. And what that means is you're going to adhere to what is going to give you a holistic outcome of wellness. You have to be able to choose self, commit to discipline, commit to being able to contribute in a positive, balanced way. Right now, right here, know that there's a plethora of people feeling the same way that you do. There's so many people who are fearful of these type of things. They like to plan and be strategic and, have things down to a T, but life just doesn't happen that way all the time. And we have to learn how to appreciate that and be present in these moments so that we're able to upload whatever's arising internally and utilize those things. Honor yourself, honor the things around you, and do know that just as much as you're seeking the divine consciousness, as much as you're seeking for answers, just as much as you want to know truly what is our purpose here, and you want to know all these questions that so many of us have during this time, that it's also reciprocated, that the universe also wants and is seeking you and is honoring you. Know that. So you understand how energy works and how the harmony of the one consciousness within this universe comes together and finds peace. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap up now. I hope that you were able to take something from this, and I am trusting that everyone is staying positive, staying light and informed, being proactive, and reaching out to the community and being able to really center yourself. And I hope you all have a blessed rest of the week. Much love.
Hey guys, so I just left the hospital. It's pretty loud, but I'm just like in awe of what just happened. I just feel like I'm dreaming. It's so surreal. Everything happened so fast. I got it all on footage. And I prayed before I left my house, and I asked God to please just be with me. I lived in my purpose, and I felt elated. I'm just like so happy the baby came out healthy, so happy the mom came out healthy. Everybody was okay, moved so swiftly. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm just like on a high. worked out in my favor and my mom's favor and her partner. You know, everyone was just, it was a dream team. Wow, life is beautiful. I'm just forever grateful for experiencing this, the way that it happened. The time frame was perfect. I mean, I have to explain the entire day of how everything went down, but when they called me at 7:40 a.m. this morning, I never would have thought or imagined I'll be actually delivering her baby at 9:52 a.m. So I just feel amazing. And I'm just excited for this journey to continue it on and see what makes of it. See what's in store for me and my purpose, helping women to get back to the old ways of doing things and just having a support system and being able to deliver at home, being able to deliver naturally and letting their body, you know, take control of their mind and spirit. And it was just amazing. I'm excited for this journey, and I'm excited to let you guys actually come along with me throughout this journey and just see what it's like the day in the life of a doula, and you know, just seeing how far it goes and where it takes me, and how many lives I'm able to save in the process.